Hello! Welcome to the Suns podcast number 3.
This podcast is brought to you by the third song on the Prime Words Committee, which is called Better Days.
There's not something on his face.
Do it.
Thanks, mate. We're working on that one. I'm still not sure whether the chorus was catchy enough.
How do you do it? How do you do it?
Hello, this is How Do You Do It for Better Days. This is the harmonics riff.
Oh, sorry. I didn't get that.
This is the guitar, and this is the harmonics riff for Better Days.
No, I didn't get that in shot.
This is How Do You Do the Better Days harmonics riff. And that's how you do it.
Hi. This is how we play the riff in Better Days, which I'm so sick of I want to cry every time I have to play it. Let me just get composed here if you want to come in there. Thanks. Thank you, thanks. Thanks a lot. Cheers.
That's how you do it.
That's how you do it.
Something on your face.
F*** off.
There isn't.
Behind the magic. Behind the magic.
Cool. Okay, having a look at Better Days. Let's see if there's anything interesting.
87.
87
serious?
Not
Some of them
necessarily
are
tracks.
stereo.
Some of them, yeah, it counts like each for a stereo track. That counts as 2.
Right.
So relax. That classic Mellotron sound. The classic Mellotron viola. There's a little cello part as well.
I remember you trying to play that and it was nothing like that, was it?
I still have trouble with that bit now.
Yeah, I remember when you guys were rehearsing the album. That this was the one. Yeah, this is an accordion as well. I remember when you guys were rehearsing the album and that this was the one that always sort of like that. I thought, oh yeah, that one's going to be really good when we record that, because every time that I went down, that harmonic line would just stick in my head. Then lo and behold, by the time that we recorded it, I was sick of it. Absolutely sick of it. I'm really glad it goes pretty much the whole way through the song. Anyway, this accordion. So yeah, for the less keen-eared among you, there's an accordion in that bit. Yeah, so we had a few extra tracks doing the doing those high parts. Some nice harmonies there. See the low one. See where it goes there.
Nice.
Celebrities speak to the Suns!
Hello everyone, Lee from the Suns here. This week I'll be talking to our recent collaborative partner, Mr. Sting. Well Sting, sorry it's been so long.
It's okay.
So, the Big Bang. The planet's forming, life develops on Earth, and eventually here we are with me interviewing you.
It sounds like a long time, but it passed so quickly. It's amazing.
I know what you're saying. So, you've got an extensive back catalogue. You ever listen to the old stuff?
I rarely listen to my own music, so...
Whoa, that sounded a lot like Englishman in New York in the background you hastily switched off there. Anyway, we asked you to sing backing on our album, The Prime Words Committee. How do you think that went?
I was kind of forced in this instance.
As if you were. I remember you jumping at the chance when we asked you. Come on, how do you think it went?
I think I've done a pretty good job, actually, on reflection, yeah. And
Yeah?
I think this box set does reflect that, so I hope people like it.
Whoa. You mean your box set? The one you just played a clip of in the background again? Man, this is all about you. Less of the self-promotion. I'm glad we didn't use your bits in the end. Now, back to the album. The worst thing is about being in the studio with you is you're always trying to touch my willy.
Oh, I handled it extremely well.
You wish. Anyway, now you've worked with us, who are your favourite Suns members?
Lady Gaga, Stevie Wonder, Billy Joel.
Oh, come on, take it seriously. Millie Champ, Blades, English, Heron Jr., Heron Sr. What feelings do those names conjure up in your head?
It's not a shabby lineup at all, but they have to sing my songs.
There you go again. It's all about you, innit? What are you going to do if the Suns refuse to sing your daft songs?
I'll torture them.
Steady on, Stinger Missile. How exactly does someone get so self-important?
I work out every day. I work out every day.
Yeah,
It's a
heard you the
combination of
first time.
discipline and vanity.
And being a big head, yeah? Oh, sorry, Stinger. I feel like I'm picking on you now.
It's okay. There are worse things, frankly. No, that's fine. I don't take it that seriously, but it's fine.
Anyway, let's change the subject slightly, lighten things up a bit. A couple of years ago, you were banned from Australia for drinking dolphin urine in the Sydney Harbour.
But I've been back to Australia since, you know. I was there with my symphony orchestra.
I've been back with my symphony orchestra. But if you go back again, will you be arrested?
No, the police won't come back.
You need to rein that in a bit.
Well, I'm not going to be very discreet about my
filthy habits.
I'm inviting lots of my friends and colleagues along to celebrate with me.
So, you've been banging on about your own stuff. Do you manage to keep up with what the Suns are up to?
My kids play me a lot of stuff, so they keep me au fait with what's happening.
You're going to give the latest stuff a listen to, though, yeah?
I've got enough music in my head to be getting on with.
Well, if you're not going to even make the effort, I think that's that then. Time for you to go.
Nice to talk to you, Sunrise. God bless. Bye-bye.
Oh, see you, Sunset. Oh, we haven't called each other that in ages. He's a nice guy, really, isn't he? So that was me, Lee, talking to Sting. I guess we'll see you next week for another celebrity phone call. Bye!
Why did you do it?
So,
Welcome.
how
Why?
did we?
Why
did we?
Why did
Why
we do
did
it?
we? What are we doing?
Better Days. Better Days.
Ah, right.
So this is the only song on the album that's got a 5-way songwriting split. Yes.
5 of us.
Yes.
So that'll be all of us.
Yeah.
That's all of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how did it evolve?
Well, I think it started with Stuart just doing that riff, didn't you? The
Yeah.
ding, ding,
Showing off.
ding, ding. Yeah, just showing off that he'd worked out how to do harmonics, I think.
Oh, yeah.
And then I think the drums followed, where really I just wanted to make sure that something was hit on each of those notes, and I was just switching it between rim shots.
And you always got those
and
drums
bass
spot
drum.
on, didn't you? Never.
Right, so, and then what happened was that was all very well and good, and then this middle eight arrived, which kind of breaks out a bit and goes a bit funny. And yeah, we were doing it all right, I think, and then I came up with an idea of, well, let's kind of do it just, was it half a bar early?
We could go into the footage of that now and then come back.
That takes us out of why did you do it, and into this week's Sun's Time Machine.
Yeah.
Roger gets the drums right.
What it was
on
was
Better
this
Days.
was
Time Machine.
And then that's what I mean. You'd be starting on the E minor.
Well, and almost forget about the beat.
That's it, man.
I don't
Doing that in the round isn't going to help
I'm in the
to where it is.
I'm in the middle.
I think it
At that point, it's
Miss out that last rim shot.
No, that's not where it is though.
Yeah.
What did you say?
Fuck off.
Look at the
At
click
4 o'clock
stops and I
things.
feel like there's a massive pressure on me.
Right.
The mic's still working?
Do you want me to
Yes.
to drop out on the difficult bit?
Did the snare didn't quite sound right on its own after, you know, when you were playing on your own?
Front page of Drumming Monthly, here we go.
It's not. The thing is, though, I mean, it's
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
quite sloppy, but I'm not going to be able to get it any tighter.
Okay.
contact this button.
Yeah, if it needs editing, we can do it with editing. But I mean, it sounds pretty tight to me.
Yeah, I think
it's whether we want it to have a live feel or
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's got a groove to it.
not.
It's the most band song on the album,
Yeah,
so
fine.
it should sound like a band.
The only thing that possibly like fine is when the other instruments are on, if some of the timing on the bass drum
Yeah, but it
throws
starts
it a
to
bit.
jump out.
Yeah, we'll mix it.
Well, yeah. Well, it should be alright, man. But for somebody that couldn't get that fill at all last week, if you do it 3 times in a row, you're all minding the song.
Yeah, just proves what a liar you are.
This was my idea because I pulled it off once and thought that sounded quite good by accident.
You've
and
only
then,
pulled it off once?
Yeah, and then I could never work out how it went again.
Yeah.
But finally I got it. I just had to sleep on it. It was fine the next practice. It's just then.
So you pulled it off, then you slept on it?
It
Yeah.
wasn't the practice,
Yeah.
that was the day we were in the studio.
Yeah, probably. Oh, it was actually.
It was the
wasn't
day.
it? But luckily I pulled it off in the studio.
Some story time.
Are we doing this? Do this for this bit, yeah. We're doing this now.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you about a time where we played a gig in Lecco, which was in Italy on our last tour. We played a gig in Rome 4 o'clock the previous morning. Didn't have any sleep. Drove for 8 hours to this lovely place in Lecco. Big auditorium. Really excited about it, if you can be. And nobody turned up apart from 7 kids.
It was 2 o'clock that morning.
2
Not
o'clock
the
that
previous.
afternoon we played the gig, wasn't it?
Yeah.
7 kids.
7 kids. But Giuseppe, the man organising the event, was very helpful. He came to us as soon as we arrived and said, "Lads, would you like a drink?" To which we said, "That would be very nice." Unfortunately, he asked us, "Would you like a strong or not so strong beer?" Paul and I said, "We'll have a strong beer." The beer came in litre bottles and was 9%. But we had a couple of those, so that loosens it up for a fantastic gig. Perfect, in fact.
That isn't strictly true, because if I remember rightly, Stuart, after your few bottles of litre 9% beer, you'd forgotten to plug your guitar in, I believe. So I think it was 3/4 of the way through maybe the first, second song before you plugged your guitar in, and then started playing a completely different song altogether to the rest of us. And if I remember rightly, Paul, you actually got so excited you made all 7 of the kids get up and dance at the front, which included a girl who'd had a nasty accident and had broken her legs, that was all in plaster. And you insisted that especially she should get up and dance right at the front. Now the thing is, she did, so it was obviously a blinding gig, Stuart.
I'm just like Jesus.
Cheeses.
Happy days.